Tonight we're running on the right track.
And apparently, so apparently my Google Hangout's not showing. Where's my right screen? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 10th episode of the Gaming Den. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So for some reason, my right screen decided it doesn't want to show Google Hangout, which is kind of odd.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's like no Hangout, which it doesn't show our things. I don't know what happened. Damn it. Oh, that's definitely
technical difficulties.
Yeah, it is. It's the Joyce. So as I'm trying to fix this, we will start getting into things because, well, we are still here to entertain and we still have a bunch of amazing topics to bring each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys had a great week so far, and I hope you guys have an even better weekend. So with any further ado, I am SheWulf, one of your hosts of today's show, and joining me is the other host.
Hey, what's up everybody? How's it going? So yeah, interesting start to the podcast already. A lot of gaming going on today. Cuphead, whatnot. We'll get into that later. But how was your week besides that?
It was a week. Like, I see a line now. It's kind of weird. Where's the line coming from?
Oh, I missed you guys in Console Corner. Basically, it's the first thing that stands out to me.
We had some interesting topics on Console Corner. It was very interesting.
Yeah, you had Roby on there, which is cool.
We did. For anybody who doesn't know Roby1 Kenobi, he's a Mixer streamer here on Mixer here, and
funny guy.
He is hilarious. He is absolutely hilarious. And what better way to hang out with people than have amazing people to talk to? So we're just gonna remove
as a guest on the
Exactly.
Yeah. I've been gaming a lot of Destiny.
Oh, yes. A lot of Destiny, guys. A lot of Destiny. Who has been playing Destiny? And if you have been playing Destiny, have you guys went to Zerg yet?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's there today. I think he's in IO, but I haven't checked out anything that he has yet.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's good.
I haven't been there yet either, but that's okay.
We're gonna go later.
It's okay. Definitely. So other than that, for everybody, we are on Mixer and YouTube, so I do want to welcome both sides of the track to the show today. And I know I am acting a little funny, but that's only because I'm trying to figure out why all of a sudden...
She's multitasking like a pro.
I am. It was here, and then all of a sudden it was gone. So while I try to jump and figure out what happened to our Google Hangout so you guys can actually see our beautiful avatars, I'm going to hand it off to Fox, and she's going to jump into our first topic of today. So, Fox, take it away, girly.
Hey, okay, cool. So the first topic of today, which I want to talk to you guys about, which is interesting because we finally got our Games with Gold and PlayStation Plus games, which I'm pretty much excited for overall. So yes, some of the ones on here, I'm not going to point out everything because PlayStation does have a few. So the ones on the PlayStation 4 are Metal Gear 5 Phantom Pain, Hue on the PlayStation, which we know about that one.
That's an awesome game. I absolutely love that game. And the developers are completely hilarious. Like, if you guys don't know Henry Hoffman, you guys need to go find him on Twitter because he is just hilarious. We did an amazing interview with him on YouTube, and oh my god, he was awesome to hang out with. Yeah,
it was awesome. And the game itself, really good. I didn't even know it was on the Vita because not only is it on the PS4 and the Xbox and whatnot, but it's on the Vita as well. I didn't know that, so that's pretty cool. Another game was Amnesia Collection for the PlayStation 4, and like I said, they do have other games for the Vita and the PS3. which I'm not gonna point out because they're not back compat. It would be cool though if they were back compat. But are
Yeah.
you interested in any of those PlayStation 4 games?
Um,
Obviously besides Hue.
well, yeah, like Hue. Hue is a good game, so Hue is probably one I would actually buy.
Oh hell yeah,
or
I'll
pick
download
up.
that on the PlayStation. Why not?
Exactly.
Amnesia looks pretty interesting. It looks like something you would play as well. It looks
Is
like a
that
creepy,
I was-
dark walking
was-
simulator
I was
type of
gonna
thing.
say that's that like it kind of reminds me of like Layers of Fear and all those kind of like creepy but different walking simulators where you have I believe you have the chance of like different endings and stuff like that, which always makes those kind of games really
I would hope so.
interesting.
Yeah. And then another one. Well, what's it called? Metal Gear 5 for sure. I know my brother's gonna download that. I'll check it out. I'm not really a big Metal Gear Solid fan, but I think out of all of them, I enjoyed like the older ones, and maybe 4
Oh,
on
really?
the PS3. Yeah, when he was older. It was interesting. But yeah, those are the PlayStation 4 games. I think they're pretty good actually.
Hmm.
When you narrow it down, I think they're pretty good. They're decent. And PlayStation usually always has indies, so it's nice to see Metal Gear in there. And well, he was a good indie that I really like. So
Yeah.
over on the Xbox, we have some games. The first one that stands out is Gone Home. That one is a recently like ported one from the PC, so that's pretty interesting. I want to try that one out. The Turning Test, Rayman 3, and Medal of Honor Airborne. So those are all on the Xbox next month. The Rayman 3 and Medal of Honor are 360 back compat games. But I think they're pretty decent. I recently did Medal of Honor as a Throwback Thursday on my channel.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to see some gameplay of that, go check that out. And then obviously I love Rayman on anything. So so I guess the ones that really stand out to me are Gone Home and the Turning Test because I really want to play those and I haven't tried them at all.
That is cool. That is really cool.
Which ones are you interested in? The Turning Test?
Well, yeah, okay, so the Turning Test is one that GKB actually talked about a lot. And he was like, "Oh my god, I want to get this game." And then he like caved in and bought it, and now all of a sudden it's like it's games with gold. And I find that hilarious whenever you like really want this game. Like Outlast did it to me like a couple months ago where I went and bought it because it was like never going to come. At least I never thought it was going to come. And then it like ended up being like really cheap on sale. So I'm like, oh my god, okay, I'm gonna get it. And then it came Games with Gold like a month later, and I was like, are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me right now? I was so annoyed.
Yeah. I think it was on sale like a couple months before they put it on Games with Gold, and I think it was like $6 or $7, I believe.
Oh my god, this thing is being so goddamn stupid.
She's fighting with
I'm
technical
having,
difficulties.
like, no luck with this. Like, this thing does not want to do, like, anything it's supposed to do.
Oh no.
And,
Just
like,
bear with us,
yeah.
guys.
It
Just
was
bear with
working.
us.
That's the annoying part, is it was working, and now all of a sudden it's just like, yeah, guess what? I don't want to work for any of you. So, yeah. Yeah, how nice. How nice. But other than that, other than my thing
Let me know in the
stupid.
chat, guys, which ones are you interested in? The PlayStation 4 games, the Xbox games? If I had to choose between one or the other, obviously, not because I'm biased, but obviously I think the Xbox games have more to offer me because I haven't played 2 of them, and then the other 2 I like. So boom. And then over on the PlayStation side, I guess the only ones that are interesting to me would be Hue and Metal Gear, if I like Metal Gear, because again, I have to try it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I like Xbox list better, to be honest.
Well, that's interesting. But at the same time, you know, that's really cool, though, that they brought these games to Xbox and PlayStation. Like, they are both still decent games. And I know a lot of people say, oh, well, I have most of these, or, oh, they're crappy games. You know what? First off, they're free. You're paying your $9 a month for either subscription, and they're giving you games. Just be happy that you're getting anything, because they don't have to. They really don't have to give you any form of...
Imagine that. Imagine if they only charged us to play online and that's it.
I know,
And that's what we
right?
had to pay. At least, yeah, I'm like, I like that we're getting free games. Even if they're not technically free, whatever, there's still stuff that maybe I would have not gone out of my way to try, like Gone Home or something, or the Turning Test, which I did think that was interesting. I just never got around to buying it. Because so many games come out, and then you get distracted, and then you have your backlog.
Mm-hmm.
So, overall, I think those are decent games.
Well, see, that's just, like, I don't know. I'm interested to see, like, play these games. I'm interested to try these games, and I'm probably going to download majority of them. And the Xbox side, look at it this way, guys. The 360 ones are all going to be backwards compat. So you have even more games, which just make that even more cooler for the fact that they're allowing you to have more games than what you already have. So it's an interesting fact for them to do, and I'm really happy that they are doing it.
Yeah, I like them overall.
I agree. I agree. And other than that, what about... Okay, so we're going to jump into... Oh, okay, so... what was it? 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Not too long ago.
2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, not too long ago. We actually had a beta. Yes, of course. The generation of betas, because that's what this world has come to, is betas. Betas, betas.
Betas galore.
It is. It really is. Like, there's so many betas. But yes, so we actually have another beta that's coming, though, which is the Call of Duty World War II beta is coming to PC.
It's out today.
Yes, it starts today for anybody who has a good PC and can run it. Now, as you guys know, first off, like, obviously, beta, okay, so we all know it was going to come to PC, so we're not surprised about that. There's been other Call of Duties on PC, but this is mainly, personally to me, I think is more relevant on consoles than it is on the PC, but it's still cool to see people getting it on the PC because they can run their computers at 4K. So you're going to really see people streaming this game at amazing graphic looking resolution and all that kind of stuff. And I know we don't talk about that much, which obviously I don't care much for that anyways, but to get to see this game, especially with the effects that Sledgehammer Games put into this game, I am super excited to see what it's going to look like on the PC. But that's just me personally. I haven't played it yet, though.
Oh, well, yeah, because you're busy playing something else.
I was playing something else, but we'll talk about that later.
The thing I like, when they do these betas, even though there's so many betas, and shout out to Dirty J who shared a meme with us when we were talking about betas, and he was like, betas everywhere.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. But yeah, overall, I like that they get feedback from these betas after we complain or bitch about something, and they're like, okay, let's tweak it and let's fix that. So obviously we know a lot of the thing that people were complaining about was the submachine guns in the beta when we played it, and those were OP to the point where everybody was using submachine guns, and you rarely get to see some shotgun action or some snipers happening. So
that is
they
true.
nerfed it. They nerfed the freaking SMG, so you guys could calm down. So
you can calm down.
They already
now.
confirmed it. I know, right? Calm it down now. They already confirmed it when people started trying the PC version, and they nerfed it. So it is legit, and I'm still looking forward to this game overall. I mean, I noticed that everybody was using submachine guns, but it didn't bother me that much. I was just enjoying the game overall because I haven't enjoyed a Call of Duty game in so long. So for me, I was just like having fun and enjoying it overall.
Yes, everyone gets to see behind the screens, like, action and how I load things
Behind
up.
the scenes editing action.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're well, because as it's going, you literally see everything I'm doing. But guess
I
what?
know.
The avatars are back, people. They are back.
Yay, we're alive and well.
Yeah, now I just have
You
to
get these
like
beautiful
watch
avatars.
everything that I'm doing, which is kind of odd because I can't put anything on the. It screwed up my screens because like my screens are usually different, like. So it's kind of odd, but it's okay. We got it.
Yes.
So
Big
back
shout out to everybody in the chat for hanging out with us. I see you got your beautiful faces.
you guys are the best.
Yes, thanks for hanging out with us. But yay, she fixed it. I love it. It looks good.
Did.
So yes, Call of Duty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty. I can't wait. What do you think? Oh yeah. So are you gonna play the PC beta after
Yeah,
this?
well, I'm
Or
hoping
later?
to. I'm hoping to actually play it later. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it though, but I am hoping to play it later. And
Oh, okay.
you know, I do have to say though, I am really happy that Sledgehammer. Well, I'm not surprised. First off, let me just say that first. I'm not surprised, but I am really happy that Sledgehammer Games was like, hey, we are going to listen to what you guys have to say. If you guys thought that there was this issue, we're going to fix it. And
Yes.
I was really like, again, I love Sledgehammer. They are an amazing, amazing game developer. So to hear them turn around and do this, I wasn't surprised, but it's always really great to hear when a developer comes out and says, hey, we're going to fix something because you guys said that it wasn't working. And
Right.
that's the part that I love. Like, that is the part that I
yeah.
really like.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm hoping that they fix other stuff as well because they were having a lot of issues with the servers and whatnot.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of other things. Maybe stuff with the grenades. I can't remember. I don't know. But overall, I like the game. I enjoyed the beta. If I had a PC, I would be playing that right now, or not right now, but like after this.
I was gonna
'Cause-
say, you're gonna leave me? You're gonna leave
Yeah, I'll
me to
leave
go
you for
play
COD. No,
You hear
okay.
this, people? She would ditch me to go play COD if she had a
Yeah.
computer. I am
mean-
so heartbroken right
But I'm
now.
not gonna lie though, I'm actually really excited and looking. She's over there crying, and I'm like, moving. I'm not going nowhere. But I am looking forward to Call of Duty, which is weird, and I missed the beta already, and I can't wait for the game to come out. Which, yeah, we're gonna play together, right? We're gonna kick some ass online, right?
Yes,
hoping.
definitely. November.
Yeah, I know
like,
you're looking forward to the zombies more, but I love the multiplayer.
okay, so it's kind of funny when it comes to like the whole aspect of Call of Duty. Now, I was really, really disappointed at first, guys, about how Sledgehammer Games took Advanced
Mhm.
Warfare and turned it into World War II, because I really did enjoy the whole aspect of you know, the exosuits, because they took futuristic and actually like they made it different, but at the same time still stuck with some form of reality, because exosuits are always possible to make. Like they really are. It was all just technology. That's all it was. And so it was interesting to see, you know, them take that, and of course there was no camping, there was no 3 lanes, there was nothing. They opened up everything and I loved it. But when I played
jumping
this
around.
Call of Duty, I was actually perfectly okay with playing boots on the ground. You know, it was kind of awkward at first when I tried to jump, and obviously I couldn't really go anywhere. But when I started playing, I liked the fact that they didn't do what Black Ops 3 did, or even Infinite Warfare, and they actually kept the maps more focused and open, because you literally go in tunnels, well, not tunnels, but trenches, and you can go like 3 or 4 different ways. Like it's not just, you know, 3 lanes here and then that's the way it goes. It's literally open to where you could like go up on the mounds, or you could go around and go through buildings, and
Yeah, it's like an ant farm or something where
Yes.
it's like you go anywhere, it's all spread out. I did like the different variety they had for the maps. So yeah, I agree with that.
Exactly. And that's what made the whole idea of boots on the ground just so much better, because they did open it to a wide range of allowing people to move, but at the same time there's no like one corner of things. Like you have the opportunity to circle around no matter what, where if you think someone's camping, you can circle around them. There's so many different options for you to try to go around to like shoot them, so that they can't just stay in one particular spot. And that's what, like, I hate the camping aspect of shooter games. Like I hate it. Whoever gets there first is the one that controls that whole lane, and that's what I hated. I always hated that. And the fact that they opened it up just made it so much more perfect and so much more better, and that is why I am so excited for this game. And that's what's going to actually make this game my #1 streaming game when it releases in November, is the fact of just how much I really enjoyed playing it. So Destiny, you will end up taking a leave of absence when Call of Duty releases, but hey, that's okay.
It'll come back for the DLC, I bet. Knowing you.
See, there you go. There you go. There you go.
But yeah, definitely, I agree with you with the COD thing. I didn't feel ever like pinned down. I could go around. Like sometimes I even felt a little lost because I didn't know any of the maps or anything. But it was fun overall, and I do like when they listen to the fans. So keep listening, and I will be there playing your game, which I haven't done in a long time. I need to get back into COD, and I'm looking forward to this one the most. So, hopefully I enjoy it on release day, because I'm gonna get it day 1 for sure.
True, very true, very true. And you know, like you said, it's an amazing game. So make sure you guys check it out. Call of Duty is actually listening to their fans, and they are listening to what people have to say. So be ready, be ready. Be ready. All right. So, okay. So as always, there is something that we really like to do on this show, and that is we like to talk about games that, one is either like really brand new, and you know you possibly are on the on the outskirts of whether or not you want to actually get this game, or you do really want to get this game, but you just love hearing about it anyways. Or we like talking about games that you may possibly not know as much about. And so this is where this whole part of the show comes into. And of course, the first show, first show. Now we're talking
first
about shows.
Game.
The first game that we're actually going to jump into is, of course, one that is brand new, has released today, and I am sure that you guys are like, what?
Or they can just see the background and know. Yeah.
Now they can actually see, like, the game is moving. So we are going to jump into Cuphead. Now, this game released today on Xbox Live. And, of course, Cuphead is a classic run-and-gun action game heavily focused on boss battles, inspired by cartoons of the 1930s. The visual and audios are created with some of techniques of the era. Now, I do definitely agree. I love the art style of this game. I always liked like the old Popeye and
oh hell yeah.
Yeah, like they were good cartoons. They were really good cartoons. And
Betty Boop and stuff like that too.
Oh my God,
I watched that.
Betty Boop.
I'm dating
Betty Boop
myself,
was a good one.
Yeah.
Betty Boop was a good one.
Classic.
It was. And the fact that they're like, oh hey, guess what? We're gonna make a game on this was just really cool. However, I sucked at this game, just to forewarn everybody. I was streaming this earlier and I did horribly.
She's like, I'm just putting this out there now. No, you didn't, girl. It was mad challenging. I'll give you that much.
Yeah, but people are beating this like left, right, and center with no problems. But then like I play it and I'm like doing like absolutely horrendous on it, which is kind of funny. But that's okay though. Yeah, there's something wrong with my chat on Mixer. I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know.
Technical difficulties left and right, but it's okay. We'll keep going.
Of course. All right. So, with the focus of Cuphead releasing, one, Xbox did an amazing job with getting this particular game because it is something very different. It is very different from what we have seen lately in the whole aspects of games. Like, obviously, it is like a side scroller, but that's okay because this style of game works with that. And yeah. I love the watercolor backgrounds. I love the animations. The characters alone are just hilarious and fun to look at. And even the whole story of like you're a cup. You're literally a cup. Now I kind of wonder what is in your cup. Like, do you have like hot chocolate or coffee, or do you have like an espresso or a cappuccino?
Wow, the things that SheWulf thinks about.
I know, right?
I didn't even think about that at all. Interesting.
I thought about that. I was curious,
bet.
what is in my cup? But, or it's milk. Maybe it's just milk, because it's just white. Maybe it's just milk. I don't know. But I thought it was really cool, though, to have, like, two little cup characters like this. And then you have the devil. Now, like, the devil is obviously, like, the main character that people always... When you hear the devil, there's so many different aspects of how it could look. And I love the cartoony and fun feel that they gave to the devil in this game. That just make his presence even more crazy. And... the game mechanics of this game are actually very simple. However, there is one part that kind of drives me crazy. When you have to do the parry thing and you have to like smack the pink things, it's actually tricky. That part is tricky. I have trouble with it. Like, I thought it was tricky. But overall, like, it was a really fun game to play. The rest of the mechanics were pretty simple. The shooting is a little wonky, but, you know, using your controller, obviously, you know, you have to just get used to it. It's not like something you're going to be like, oh, hey, got it, let's go. Like, it is definitely going to take me a little bit of time to get used to it, but that's okay, because it was still fun no matter what.
Yeah.
I do have one problem with this game, though. Now, I know they're bringing it, but I still am actually, like, upset that they didn't have online co-op when the game released. Like, they should have known that a game like this, people would want to play with their friends. We see this in a lot of games. Like, a lot of games have this problem where they don't release, like, Overcooked was one. That game would have been awesome to be able to play with friends. I would have loved to have been able to play that with friends, but it didn't have online co-op. It was only couch co-op. And for how long that this game was, like, it was supposed to, release last year? And they didn't, like, they had time. They could have put the online co-op into it.
They're adding more to the game itself than just boss battles, but yeah, I know what you mean. I would have preferred to have online co-op as well, so we could play it together. But they do have couch, which is an option. They are working on trying to do some online co-op for the future, which is cool.
Yeah, but by the time they get it, though, by the time they get the online co-op, nobody's going to want to play it because they've already beaten it by themselves.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But
waiting and seeing.
That's
if they like
it.
They don't want to get it day one.
Yeah.
No,
so what do you think of this game?
I think the game looks awesome, and you're pointing out a lot of stuff when it came to the art style and everything, and I love how the characters stand out. So for me, they all have like these weird, like facial features. Like you're pointing out the devil and stuff, and I think he looks cool and badass, but at the same time very menacing. So yeah, I like the way the characters, they look different. Even the freaking vegetables and stuff, they have the weirdest faces. Overall, I think the game looks cool. It looks awesome, classic at the same time. I love the music. When you're playing it, I was just like, yeah, jamming out. Even though you're going a little crazy in there, but
I was raging.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
no, not a little, a lot.
But
like,
yeah. Overall, though, I like the game. It looks really cool. I can't wait to either win it in a giveaway because I entered like 10 giveaways for it, and if I don't get it, then I'll buy it. So yeah, I can't wait to play it myself.
Nice.
Like I said, the music is the main thing that stands out to me.
I do like the music.
So, yeah,
I do really enjoy the music and that whole aspect.
I think that if you pre-ordered it in GameStop, even if it's a digital copy only, I think if you pre-ordered it, I think they gave you a record, but I'm not sure. I think that's what I read somewhere.
Yeah, it was like a sampler of like the music, which makes you wonder, what the hell is a sampler? Like, can you not just give me a full CD? You have to give me like what, 30 seconds of a song? Like,
I don't know. I think that's like what, 2-3 songs, a sampler?
I think so. Like, I thought that was kind of stupid. I'm like, well, why don't you just create like an actual full album? Like, it would have been cooler.
I'm gonna see who's working at GameStop today. Maybe I'll go steal one.
That works. That works.
See if they could hook me up.
Oh, that's
that would be nice.
Get
but yeah, I can't
up.
wait to play it. Looks awesome.
Get that hook up. Yeah, so everybody in the chats, whether you're a Mixer or in YouTube, what do you guys think about Cuphead? Are you guys excited for it? Are you going to play it? Did you buy it already? And have you played it? So we're interested
And
to hear.
did you see SheWulf stream?
Oh, please say no, because it was bad. My stream.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'm not. It's not that I hate. I actually don't hate these kind of games, but I suck at these kind of games. Like, challenging games just don't work for
And
me.
they're messing with you too much, but that's just my opinion.
Well, yeah, that's why, like, you don't even see me, like, Mighty Number 9, I still haven't even freaking beat properly. Like, I still haven't beat Pyro. Like, it's that bad.
Well, those games are meant to be challenging, especially, like, the old school, like, Mega Man stuff.
Yeah. So, it's just, there's, like, so I'm just kind of excited to, like, actually get more into this game. I am going to play more of this game. I don't know if I'm actually allowed to officially say where I got this game, so I don't want to say it without giving it out and getting in trouble, so I'm just going to say I completely, utterly thank you for the code, and much love to you. Much love to you. If I'm allowed to say it, let me know, and I will fix it on a stream or, you know, whatever, but I don't want to
give you a shout out another
yeah.
time.
Yes,
yeah,
I will give a shout out another time. I just don't want to give out where I got it as of right now.
Understandable. Understandable.
I don't know if I can. So
But hey,
way,
I'm happy you're going back to it, even though it was a crazy, challenging game.
it was still fun. Like, that's the thing. Like, I love games that have art styles like that. That's my biggest thing, is when they have fun and bubbly art styles. I love playing these kinds of games. And so it is a game that's going to, like, obviously bring me back no matter what. So I'll eventually beat most of it, hopefully. We'll try. I need achievements on this game so I can prove that I, like, beat it. That's what I need to do. I need achievement. I gotta check the achievements just so it proves that I actually beat this game, which would be funny.
I wonder how those are. I gotta check those out too.
Yeah, no, I haven't checked out the achievements. I have not checked out the achievements. We'll have to look,
Achievements
though.
do matter.
They do matter. They matter, people. They matter. Alright, so moving on to our second game of today. It is called... I have to keep moving these freaking hangouts. But anyways, the second game that we are going to talk about is called Collate. Now, the reason I am bringing this game up, first off, it released June 9th, 2015 on Windows. So if you have a computer, you possibly could have played this. If you have a PlayStation, it released March 8th, 2016. So you could have also possibly played it then as well. But it actually released on Xbox One as of this year, June 9th of 2017. So within 3 years, this game released on each platform. Now, the reason I bring this game up is not more or less of the fact that it's a brand new game or anything like that. It's because of the game style that it is and the month that is coming up. That makes this game a lot more interesting to talk about. And so, with that being said, Collate is narrated by one of the most popular British actors, Sean Bean. Now, first off, let me just say, Sean Bean is one of the coolest actors. I love him in all of his movies. He was the dad in Game of Thrones who got his head cut off. He was like the head stock character, and he's also played in a lot of, he was in Lord of the Rings.
And, that's where I know him from.
Yes, yeah. He played in Lord of the Rings, and he's played in a few other movies that he actually always does an amazing job. I love him as an actor, and to see that he's being a narrator in a game like this just made it that much cooler. But, so Collate is an exploration adventure game with the elements of horror, inspired by true events, which I thought was crazy. I thought this was really crazy. Now, the whole story is based on the mystery of deaths of 9 Russian hikers, which you can actually look up in histories. Like, you can Google the death of 9 Russian hikers, and you'll probably find what this was actually inspired by. So that alone just makes this game seem even creepier, which then goes with the whole aspect of why I wanted to talk about this game. Because of the fact that we have Halloween is coming up right around the corner, which means a lot of games that are from like the whole aspect of like creepiness and horror games and all that. Like we're gonna see a lot of like Friday the 13th games, Outlast games. We have Evil Within 2 that's going to be released, so that's going to be awesome. That's actually releasing on Friday the 13th of October, which is really cool. We're gonna probably see like Resident Evil games, but I thought that this game would be an awesome mix to add in because it does have like the whole like first off, playing any game that is based on true events, I find just make those games a bit more creepier.
Yeah, they give you the chills. You get goosebumps when you know that it's has some basis on real life events. I can't even talk today, but you know what I mean. As soon as you started talking about how like creepy or kind of scary this game may be, I was already out. I actually left and came back.
Wow.
Like,
Fox does not like creepy games, guys. She does not.
Obviously. I think everybody knows by now. But overall, the game looks good. It looks interesting. And I'm kind of intrigued on the story, like what happens, besides the fact that, they're probably all dead. But,
well, yeah, it says the death
how?
of 9 hikers, so obviously they are dead.
Yeah, how? No, but I'm curious, like, how?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Either way, I don't want to play it, though. So there's that.
Yeah, and it's just, see, that's what makes me so intrigued on games like this. One, it is like that kind of form of walking simulator, that creepy walking simulator where it tells you the story as you're going through the game. And that is what just like, it makes me so interested because I love movies that are based on true events. Like, I can't even count how many horror movies I've watched because they were based on true events, just because it makes... I just find it makes it more interesting and more intriguing. And to be able to play video games, like The Town of Light was another one that was based on true events. And that game was outstanding. The story, I find there's so much more heart put into the story when it's based on true events, only because you actually have something to go off of. You could believe that it actually happened, which then just makes things so much creepier. But of course, I'm sure not everything in this game happened because I'm pretty sure they had to add like some mystery and suspense to the game to make it more intriguing.
No, of course. They have to embellish and make it more interesting and add a little bit more dramatization or something like that when it comes to movies or games and stuff like that, just to keep you intrigued and keep you going, and or at the edge of your seat, actually. So overall, I think the game looks good. I saw some gameplay about it besides the trailer that you're playing, and you're like walking around the forest for a while, and I'm just like, I would definitely be paranoid walking around in a forest, not knowing what's coming or around me. So yeah.
Well, it's just, that's what's funny because like, so when people are scared of the dark, it's not actually because you're scared of the dark. You're actually scared more of the fact that you don't know what's in the dark.
Yeah, and plus your imagination can go wild. So I can start thinking of scarier things than probably is out there.
Exactly, and that's what makes this game just so more creepy. So I thought it would be a really cool game if you guys want to check it out, because again, it is on Xbox, it is on PlayStation, and it is on PC. And with Halloween coming, the fact that it's based on true events, I just thought it would be a really interesting thing to throw into your Halloween mix of games, just to have something different instead of your standard, you have Friday the 13th, which will cover, your multiplayer aspect. You'll have, also Dead by Daylight.
Evil 7 is,
Yep, you have your, Resident Evil 7, which I believe the DLC is coming out as well.
Oh yeah, they're gonna re-release it with all the DLC and stuff in a physical form now.
Yeah. So we will definitely be streaming this game at one point in time during the month of October because, well, it is creepy, and we definitely want to give you guys the creeps and the shivers and the chills throughout the month of October because it's Halloween. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And when she says we, she means her, not me. She's talking about her. So come back to this channel later on
I will
You will see
eventually
she will
get her to
stream
play
it.
this game. I will eventually, just so everybody knows. I will
No, I
eventually get her
still.
to play this
Can I
game.
finish Resident Evil 7, please? That's the only goal I have for
Okay,
next month
okay,
is
okay.
Resident Evil 7. Okay, thank
So
you.
you guys can watch us. We will take 1 week of October, and we will beat Resident Evil with Fox. I've already beat it, but we will replay it
She will
and
be
beat it
there.
with Fox.
Moral support.
I don't know. I didn't do very good when I gave you moral support the last time you played it.
Well, maybe you have to work on that, as a big sister.
I'm just saying, like, well, I guess my moral support.
She likes when I go into the dark rooms. That's the bad thing, guys. That's the
My
bad
okay,
thing.
so my moral support was more or less saying, "Hey, go this way." Oh wait, no, he might be there. Oh, guess what? No, he's not.
Oh yes, I do
I
recall you
loved
mentioning
it.
this on Console Corner. That was really sweet.
I know. It was great. It was
funny.
great. I loved it. But we will definitely have
Yep,
a
yep,
week on Mixer. Fox will probably post it on her YouTube. So that way you guys can have it on both sides. You'll have Fox's YouTube and my Mixer, where you guys will be able to catch and have fun and watch me and Fox play Resident Evil 7. So make sure you guys check that out. Make sure you check it out. Alright, so I guess back to the regular show. Make sure, once again, that you guys check out Colite and make sure you guys check out Cuphead because they are two really amazing games. Also, if there's any games that you guys would like to hear a little more about or would like to hear us talk about, please DM us or tweet us on Twitter. You'll see all of our information down below where you guys can message us the game that you guys would like to hear us talk about. And we will go in a little in depth on the game you guys would like to hear about. So, back to the regular show of the day. And that is, we're going into one thing that I love to go on about because these things are just funny. I find some of these are ridiculous. Some of them are kind of true. And some of them are just wildly out there and have no idea what the hell they're talking about. And that is the gaming challenge list. Now, or gaming list challenge? I don't know. I said it one way or another, and either way, it is still our list. It is still our gaming list, and it is still a challenge. So, each week, what we do is we pick a list from Gaming Bots, or Gaming Bolt. Is it Gaming Bolt? It's Gaming Bolt. Their website, they post these different categories, and they put games into lists, and they say, hey, we either think that, like, top 10 creepiest games of all times, or 5 ways that are the worst ways to die in a game, just anything like that. And so we thought it'd be fun to go in each week and pick apart one of their lists and see if we agree. If you guys agree, because you guys can always leave comments in the YouTube channel below, and you guys can always comment on anything on this show. Remember that. Please interact with us. We do love to read your comments, and we do like to reply to your comments.
Yes, agreed.
So definitely. So this week we chose to do, which Fox actually found this one, and it is worst video game covers of all times.
Yes, very broad. Very dangerous.
Yes. So the first one that was on this list, I have to read off because this one just looks absolutely ridiculous, and that is Mega Man. Mega Man. What is the matter with your face and your freaking body? Like, I don't understand the picture.
Oh my god. So yeah, this is the Mega Man from the NES, if you guys didn't know.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna lie, he looks really constipated.
He does.
I was like, what the heck?
I guess I should have had it where I could pull these things up so you guys could see them, but
yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, true. Maybe next time if we have another one where it involves visual aspect of it, but yeah, Google is your friend though. Google is your friend.
Oh my god, yeah, guys, this is just stupid. I cannot believe that they would do something like this at all.
Yeah, he looks constipated.
He does. It's horrible.
In that. Yeah, and then the background looks pretty bad too. Like, the background doesn't look like it matches at all.
No, you have I don't know, they look like they're supposed to be buildings, but then they look like they're weirdly painted ghosts. I don't know. I don't know. It was, I don't care how low budget it is, you cannot tell me you couldn't find a good graphic designer to do a decent box art. Like, come on.
Yeah, it looks like something is exploding back there too. I don't even know what's going on in this cover.
Yeah.
There's
I
some
don't
really
know.
bad explosions back there. But overall, Mega Man looks constipated. There you go.
Yeah, he
That's
does.
the first one.
Yes, he does.
That's funny. You want me to pick one out?
Yep, go for it.
All right. The other one that stands out to me was Batman Arkham City Game of the Year Edition because, well, can you have any more font written all over your box? Or what? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, well, okay, so
Did you see
the way that this thing looks, it looks like they literally just took like an actual magazine cover from like I don't know, Game Informer. It could possibly be
It has
Game
way
Informer.
more font than like a normal magazine should, I think.
Yeah, they overdid this one. So you guys need to check out Batman Arkham City Game of the Year Edition. Like, this literally
it's pretty
has
bad.
like Game of the Year 10 out of 10 Batman Arkham City. And it's like, it looks like a bad tabloid. Like,
Yeah, they might as well tell you the plot of the DLC. It has everything just on the main cover. It's too much. You don't need all that. You could have just had Batman and then Game of the Year edition, and keep it simple. But they had to put every single font that they could find
they did.
and
then
write
it's
all
like,
over it.
yeah.
So yes, I agree that this one and Mega Man, definitely both of them should be on this list. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, because they have, like, literally, like, the teen rated, they have DC Comics, they have 5 out of 5, one of the greatest games ever played, in quotations. Then they also have, like, a part of the page, like, ripped out that says, like, bonus content, which usually you put that shit in the back. You don't put it on the front cover. You put that on the back of the cover. Like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Just
It's
saying.
pretty bad.
It
It's
is.
just nothing but font.
So the next one that I'm going to throw out is Mr. Gimmick. Now,
Oh.
this thing looks like, I don't know what the heck that is.
A trippy acid? I don't know, an acid trip?
That's definitely something. Like, you have this little green guy who looks like I don't know if he's stoned or if he's like...
Is he a
just gonna go
chunky
with
star? I
stoned.
think he's a chunky star.
I think he's a chunky star. He looks like a little fat green star with like one yellow tip, which is really kind of weird. Why wouldn't he be green all over? But then it's like this big yellow and black background that's like just a swirl.
Yep,
Like,
it's an acid trip game. I agree.
Yeah, it's all
It's
acid
pretty
trip.
bad.
Like,
I never heard of this game. It's a Nintendo NES original game, and I've never heard of this. But it looks trippy as hell.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, it belongs on the list. Agreed. The other one that stood out to me was Dracula for also the NES. There's a lot of NES games on this list. Just saying.
Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Yep. That's pretty bad. The background's all blurry and shit. What is that?
I don't know. Like, you can't tell if it's supposed to be like Dracula's castle or if it's just like a rock or
Yeah, like first of all, I was like, is this a mountaintop? Nah, that has to be his castle. But like, I don't even know where the castle begins and the mountain ends, or
I don't know.
whatever.
And then
I
it looks like there's a
what's going on.
fly that got splatted on the image. It was weird. I don't know. It was really weird.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. The font is clearer than the image behind it. That's why I say it looks blurry. So it's pretty bad. I don't like that cover at all. I think the best like Dracula anything, I guess would be the movies, if anything. But even then, those
Yeah.
are really cheesy. And maybe that's what they were going for, cheesiness. 'Cause that is
Maybe.
pretty cheesy.
It's possible. I do have to
Yes.
say, Gaming Bolt, you definitely got this list right. These are some of, obviously, the worst video game covers of all time. Especially when it's not hard to find graphic designers. It's not hard to find people that draw to make a cover. It really isn't. Like, people used to just literally sit at a table and just draw. Like, you could have went walking into a coffee shop and probably found someone just, like, doodling on a sketch pad that looked better than
Damn.
most of these. Like, no, it's true. Like,
Savage.
it's just the
Savage.
truth. It's not, it's literally, there was probably a lot of, like, you know, you could have went to, like, a grade 10, like, a high school art class and probably, like, no, they could have, though. Think about it. They could have actually done something really cool.
They could have either way.
Yeah, but they could have done something really cool and had, like, a contest of, like, the best one or whatever. Like, I think, one, it would have helped promote a lot of, like, artists back in the day as well, but they didn't, so.
True. Yeah, but they didn't care about that. They cared about, like, selling a game decent enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anything that I guess at the time was better than ET was a go, I'm guessing. And they didn't really care for the cover art, really, because they were just kind of like, whatever, play the game. Half the time, the covers didn't even match the game, like, which is weird.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so we're actually going to jump into the questions that you guys asked, either whether they were in the comments, whether they were on Twitter, or whether you guys DM'd us, or so on and so forth. So, Fox, take it away.
Oh, yes. So shout out to everybody that sent us questions on Twitter using the hashtag #4GamingDen. I appreciate it. Even though I kind of forgot to write that in the tweet, I still appreciate you guys for using it. And also, from now on, if you guys leave comments here in the comment section on YouTube, I will be picking some of those as well as using the Twitter. So now, starting next week, we'll be using Twitter and YouTube comments. So leave your questions, find us on Twitter and YouTube. All right, the first question is actually Odie from Newfie. And we kind of forgot to touch on this last week when we were going through older questions, but it's all good. It's still relevant. He said, which console do you think will sell best this holiday season and why?
See, that's kind of hard because, like, it all depends.
That's a tough one.
It is because there's so many games releasing for the season, like for the holiday season, and it also depends what consoles put like their system on sale. Like the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Christmas deals are really going to be a big factor into what console sells better this holiday. And honestly, I can't just pick one because the Switch could surprise us and go on sale. The Xbox, obviously they're gonna put the S on sale like they always do. PlayStation could put their Pro on sale now that the Xbox One X is coming out. It's really hard to determine that.
If anything, I think the Pro would go on sale. But most of the time they're gonna bundle them up. The Switch, they're gonna have bundles for that. And since Mario, what's it called? The Odyssey one?
Yeah, Mario Odyssey.
I forgot what it's.
That's what
Okay,
it's
yeah,
called.
that?
It's called
Okay,
Mario
cool.
Odyssey.
Yeah. Well, that one's coming out, so I think a lot of people are gonna go out of their way and pick that up if they haven't already. Anything for me, I think the Xbox One X, because it's getting all this hype and everybody's talking about it. And it's being advertised everywhere and anywhere that I've seen so far.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, the Xbox One X.
I don't think that one's gonna get, like, it's gonna sell well, but I don't think it's going to be the top seller of the holiday season. I could see maybe that Minecraft Xbox One bundle for, like, Christmas time, especially if they, like, take a few dollars off of it for the holidays, but...
Is that a limited edition console, or is that, like, a whole bunch? Are they making a few of those? Because if it's a limited edition, then I doubt it.
Yeah, well, if it's limited, then yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm hoping the X does really well.
Plus, like, it also depends on, say, like, if, like, say the Xbox One X, or, sorry, the Xbox One S and the PlayStation 4, if they release them in bundles where, like, you get, like, 2 to 3 games or like 2 games in a controller, those are going to sell faster than the Xbox One X because the Xbox One X is literally just being sold with just the Xbox One X.
True. But there's a lot of hype behind it, which is why I mentioned that. You know what I mean? Like right now, the Xbox One X and the Switch are the ones that are getting the most hyped and talked about. Yeah. And but I know what you mean though, because the PlayStation Slim and the Xbox One S are going to be cheaper and they're going to be bundled a lot, so those are probably going to be on top for sure. But it is
Well, I know
tough
me being
question
a
to
mom,
answer.
I wouldn't go to the store and see an Xbox One X and be like, honey, let's get our son this. He's only 6, but hey, he'll love it. No, sorry. No, I'd be like, I ain't paying that much money for him to possibly break a system. We'll go with that one because he gets games, and that's... Plus, it also depends if they're actually going to turn around and bundle the Xbox One S with the Game Pass. That's going to sell that thing like crazy.
Yeah, and the fact that people like watching 4K, like Blu-ray movies and stuff like that, like the Xbox automatically has that. And I think parents like that more than the gaming aspect of it. So I understand where you're coming from with that.
My vote
But yeah, I
is
think
yes.
Xbox is I'll take that. Xbox One S and the X I think are gonna do really. I see your point.
We shall see. What other questions do we have? Everybody hear the wolf howl. That means that we just got a follower on Mixer. So big shout out to Storm. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Wolf's Den. I know that's my streaming thing, but hey, we still appreciate you. No matter what.
Yeah, I do too. Hey, what's up? You know, give me a follow too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, post
anyway.
your shit. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have said that. 'Cause
Wow,
now
the way she
YouTube is
talks
gonna
to
be
me.
like, oh, you swore. Now we have to pause you, and we're gonna not allow you to be monetized because ads.
Oh my God.
Their thing is getting so stupid, it's ridiculous. But it's not the point.
So we have two questions from Crap Gamer. One of them is newer, which you kind of answered on Twitter. And then the other one.
I deleted it.
And then the other one is, do you wish they'd make a Xbox One X custom console that looked like the original Xbox, sort of like how the Scorpio Edition box looks like?
Okay, wait. Do you wish they'd make an Xbox One X custom? No. Okay, first off, we have, let me just say, we have one of the the original Xbox consoles. It is big and bulky. I don't want a big bulky console. I like.
What about the style? What about the style of
well,
it?
well, to have the style, you have to have the big, like, unless you just mean like for them to put the giant Xbox on the top of it. Like, that's really.
Yeah, like, do you want it to be shaped like an X? It doesn't have to be as big though. It could still be a small console.
I guess they can make it small.
I think I think if fans really wanted to, like, I think they would need fan feedback on that to know that people are interested in it. Like, they knew for a fact people wanted a Scorpio edition, right? Because everybody was still rocking their Scorpio symbols and stuff.
Scorpio.
And they were like, you know
Everybody
what?
likes Scorpio.
Exactly. So they were like, you know what? We're gonna do one special edition or limited edition, and then we'll have that for a little bit, and that's it. They're all gone, right? So maybe if the fans really wanted to have that as a limited edition as well, why not? I say hell yeah. But if not that many people are interested in it and they don't want their system to be shaped like an X, then don't do it if you don't see a reason and you don't see the customers interested in purchasing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I guess.
I think I like how they do have custom consoles. I know people out there like Mooch don't like custom consoles, but I do. I like them.
He doesn't like custom consoles, but yet he has the Gears of War custom console.
He's selling it, and this is why I'm Team Crap. I'm just saying. All right, so
it's a
the next
console.
question.
I really don't care if he sells it.
No, I was joking. It's fine. I'm not crying or anything.
It sounds like you're crying. I think she's crying, guys. Anyways, okay, so I guess it would look cool, but at the same time, I don't know. It all depends on how they do it. Like, I don't know.
Okay, SheWulf doesn't like her system to be shaped like an X. It's fine.
No,
it's okay.
No,
it's not for everybody.
I think I want to. No, I like the designs they came out with. I like the way the consoles look now. So, especially like if they did it that way, how would it go up on its side?
I doubt.
Yeah, got you there. Got you there. They wouldn't really be able to.
Well, because at first I'm like, how? But then, I mean, it depends how they. Which could be questionable, but why not? I mean, X has flat sides all around, so it would just look weird, though.
It would. It would. But see, the other ones look cool on their side.
We
Anyway,
have 3 more questions.
All right.
Do you want to pick one?
Yeah, Crap Gamer says, might as well throw this one out, seems. I got hit for apparently already answering it. Then I deleted it, but hey. Crap Gamer says, is Destiny 2 really is Destiny 2 really just Destiny DLC in your opinion? And should it have better achievements? Okay, so first off, yes, I think it feels more like an expansion than an actual full-out brand new game. You literally have the same enemies, you literally have almost like the same planets. Other than Titan, which is like a really neat, interesting planet, you still have like the same Justice things. And you even still see the other planets. They literally could have added this as an expansion like most MMO style games do. And they could have like destroyed the tower, brought it back, which they brought it back anyways, so guess what? And then, you know, they could have still gave you all the other planets. Like, for Earth, they could have literally just added the map to the rest of the other map. Like they did with Iron Banner, or, yeah, was it the Iron...
Rise of Iron? Yeah.
Rise of Iron, yeah. How they had it off to the side, but it was still part of Earth. Like, they could have done that. They could have just opened up Earth more, and then added these other planets, because technically they're like moons to like other planet. Like they could have just added it and just like made the map even bigger to allow people to have even more to play with, which is what I think they should have done. They still could have taken everybody's stuff away, because it's not like it wouldn't have been hard to do. Like, you literally, like, you see like Guild Wars 2 do it. You see like World of Warcraft do it all the time. When they destroy something for like special events and all that, they take everything away that they want to take away. They add things they want to add. It's not like it would have really been hard to do. That's all. But of course, they wanted more money and they just wanted to sell their game at whatever. And even the expansion, they could have sold at full price. It's not like it would have mattered. But they didn't want to give you everything else, which I thought kind of sucked. As for the achievements, yes, I do think that the achievements was horrible. You do this whole entire campaign, and you get nothing for it. Nothing. Like, you don't even get the acknowledgement of, hey, guess what? You beat the campaign, like most games. No, you don't. You get to, like, you do obviously unlock something. Something unlocks, but it ain't an achievement. Which is something that I think is stupid. They should have gave achievements for at least beating the campaign. And you don't. So I thought that was really disappointing. The achievements for it, honestly, I find them kind of lacking. One, you have to make all 3 characters. You have to unlock all subclasses on all the characters.
All 3 abilities. Yep.
Yep. So if you're doing this whole building 3 characters to like gear your characters and all this other crap, guess what? You're going to have to delete all your work that you did if you want those achievements, which is kind of ridiculous if you ask me.
No, I agree. I agree with a lot of what you said. When it comes to like the DLC aspect of it, or like, is it an expansion? It does definitely feel like that overall. But like, if you focus on the story and the campaign, I think it was good enough, which is why I justify, you know, the fact that because of the story, because of the campaign, I really enjoyed it. For me, I'm like, yeah, that's why it's a separate game. But overall, if you think about it, all the same things that you're doing, same enemies, you're playing your same characters with the same abilities. Yeah, overall, it does feel like a freaking DLC. So you're right on that.
Well, like, go on.
What's up?
Go on.
No, it's okay. Tell me, girl.
Well, like, it's just, okay, so my thing about it is, like, yes, the whole aspect of it does justify giving you the, you know, this game and paying for it. Yes, I completely agree with that, especially for the fact... Yeah, the campaign was enough to do, like, to pay for that money. Like, you did it for Titanfall and everything else like that. But they still didn't have to take away all the other planets that they built to put in there. I'm hoping the DLCs are going to bring these kind of things back. And they're just going to make you pay for the world you already have.
Why are they DLC? That's what bothers me.
Because they want to make you pay for what you've already paid for. They literally could take Destiny 1. See, this is the... Okay, so this is the stupid part of it all. They literally could take Destiny 1 and turn all of it into, like, DLC and just give it all back to you, because they do show you like the rings of Saturn. They did show you like Crota's ship and all that. They did show
right. When you
like
look up,
Mars.
you can see it.
Yeah, like they do show you all of that stuff at the plus during the last cutscene, like they do show you all of the old planets, and I'm like, wow, okay, so they show you, and you do see one of the planets half destroyed. So something tells me we'll see them again, but you're gonna have to pay for them again. I bet you that's what they're gonna do.
That sucks. And yeah, I know what you mean. And if I start like breaking it down and thinking about like all the stuff that they could have had from the first game, and then they could have added on top of that to make the second game, it bothers me if I start thinking of it like that and breaking it down like that, because I agree with you and it sucks. And even though I enjoyed the campaign for this second game, I'm not as excited when I play it as I did back when I played the first game. Overall, Destiny, I have that love and hate relationship. But anyway, the achievements do suck. The achievements are straight up trash. I don't like the achievements. It is very lacking in that aspect.
Yeah.
And it sucks that you have to like either grind or do something specific just to get this one achievement. When really they should have gave you progression for the campaign. When you kicked ass and you got the Traveler all hooked up and all that.
Tower and stuff, like it would have made more sense. Spoilers, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so here's the achievement list
here.
for Destiny 2. It's reach level 20. Acquire each Titan subclass. Acquire each Hunter subclass. Acquire each Warlock subclass. Complete Sax's Call of Arms. Then you also have complete a flashpoint, complete a heroic public event, complete a Nightfall Strike, collect 15 exotic weapon or armor, complete 30 challenges, complete the Leviathan. I can't say that word.
Leviathan.
I have never been able. Okay, so they used to use that word in like Supernatural, and I could never say that word. Like I can never say that word.
That's adorable.
I know. It's ridiculous, but I'm not even gonna like fool myself and try. But so you have to complete the raid. Then you also have to complete the raid or Nightfall Strike on prestige difficulty.
Oh, frick that.
Yeah, I know. Like, and then you have to encounter or what is this? Encounter an emissary from beyond. That is when you do Trials of 9. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, I can't even say the stupid thing. Lest thou be judged. That achievement, you have to, when the Trials of 9 come, you have to beat one whole round so that you get like the orb thing on the top, and you can go there and see the little guy floating. As soon as you go there, you'll get that achievement, but that is the only way to get that achievement. So.
But is that only through multiplayer?
Yep. It is.
And is that only when the event is available?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a shitty achievement, in my opinion.
It is. It is. You can... Oh, and the worst part is there's no matchmaking, so you have to have a team of 4, no matter what.
Wow.
So yeah, that is a crappy achievement. And I'm sorry, but you should have got one for killing the big dumbass in the end.
Yep.
Of the campaign.
Yep.
But they did.
I agree. Wow, okay, well, we killed that question to death.
Yeah, we did.
What else? We have a question from Scrotum. Very simple question. He asks, default or inverted controls? What do you think?
Wait, what?
Default?
I was reading.
Or inverted controls?
Ew, default. Okay, so Scrotum, first off, this is kind of funny because GKB is all about inverted.
Ew.
And I'm all about default. Now, I cannot do inverted controllers. Like, when I literally, like, go backwards whenever I try to do inverted. Like, I'll go to do something on his Xbox, and everything will be, like, inverted. So I'll be trying to, like, I can't do it. It drives me
She's looking up, she's
crazy.
looking down, the other way around.
Yeah, no, I don't do it. I don't do it.
Yeah, default all day, every day.
Default.
That's all I'm saying.
Whoever is inverted, you're backwards.
That is messed up.
You're backwards.
But we still love you. Thanks
we
for
still love
watching.
you, but you're backwards. And Maybe they have doctors that can fix that. No.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, don't insult the viewers. Jesus.
Well, technically, that's insulting GKB.
A little bit. Well, yeah, you could do that to him, but not our viewers. I mean, if you guys
No,
want to
we
blame
love
Reddit,
you
more
all.
power to
Don't
you. I
worry,
think you're a
people.
brave soul.
Oh, God.
So yeah, we have one last question. You want to read it?
Yeah. So, the last question is from our girl, Luca, who says, on a regular base, how many hours do you spend playing a single game? Hashtag gaming den.
Nice.
Damn. Well, it depends on the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, because I can spend... Oh my god, it really depends on the game, because, like, spending time on a single game, like, I could spend hours depending, like, hours upon hours, depending, again, on the game that it is. If the game requires to have a lot of hours on the game, then I'm gonna play a lot of hours, like, for instance, Destiny. I could sit there and play
Sure.
for hours. Like, we used to do, like, we would actually go from, like, Saturday morning until, like, Sunday afternoon, because, like, the kids would go to, like, their grandparents, and then we just, like, as soon as they left, we played Destiny the whole entire time until they came home the next day.
Oh,
So,
wow.
like, again, it depends. Like, we used to do that on Guild Wars on PC. Like, it all depends literally on the game that it is. If a game's only 4 hours, then obviously I'm only going to play it for 4 hours. If a game's only 12 hours, then obviously I'm only going to play for 12 hours. Like, it really depends on the game.
Yeah, true. I know, I agree with that. It definitely it depends on the game. If it's an indie, I'm gonna put a little bit of time into it. If it's really story and episodic based, I guess I put a lot of time into it, and I also want to explore and collect everything. You know, basically, I'm describing Life is Strange. So I'll spend a lot of time on that because I want to know everything. I want to know all the secrets, and I want to find out all the collectibles. And yeah, it does depend because multiplayer kind of gives you, you know, that extra life to the game. So like Gears, even though I play the campaign, I still play the multiplayer here and there all the time. So
Well,
it
yeah, like,
depends.
that's the other
It
thing.
depends on the
Like,
game.
like that's a great point. Like, throwing in multiplayer games. You know, multiplayer games are the games that you could literally, like, go do something, come back, play it with some friends, play it by yourself, just kind of relax, let your head go from reality for a while, and then leave and go do something else. And so, like, that question really all comes back down to depends on the game, like we both just said, because you never know exactly how many hours a game can take. So
yeah, especially if I really like the game, then I'll put the extra effort and extra time on it. So yeah, it depends. So that is a hard question. Sorry, Luca, if we we couldn't answer it, but that's a tough
the way
one.
it was supposed to. So yeah. Anyways, I was gonna go through my games and see like hours I've played on games, because like Titanfall is probably one of the ones that I have like crazy amount of. When it comes
I see what you did
to
there.
yeah, I opened my Xbox app, but then it went to
Yeah, I
the
saw
wrong
that.
screen. That's the problem with having two screens, guys. Is freaking, especially when the one
She's a
screwed
multitasking.
up on me. Well, yeah, the one screwed up and didn't want to freaking take my hangout anymore. Piece of crap. But anyways, so yeah, like
So yeah,
it all comes down to depends on the game.
Yep. That's a tough question, depending on the game.
Yep. But, alrighty guys, that means that this is it for this week's show. We loved all your questions, and we always love interacting with each and every one of you guys. Whether you were watching on YouTube or whether you were hanging out in Mixer, you guys are all welcomed and all absolutely amazing. We do hope you guys leave your comments, your questions, and whatever else you want to down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and all the great topics and segments that we try to bring you each and every week. And of course, you will find all of our information in the description below, which is amazing. We will be back next Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time with another great, amazing show with all new awesome topics. So, as always, I was your host, SheWulf. You can catch me on Mixer Monday to Friday. I stream games from 8 in the morning till 12 o'clock. You can come join, and there's days that I actually play with followers, so that way everybody can join in and have some fun as well. Other than that, I'm going to hand it off to my other host of today.
Of every Friday.
Of every
So yeah, I'm
Friday.
Fox. Yeah, I'm Fox, and I just wanted to say thanks to everybody for hanging out in both chats, and thank you to everybody who watches later on. Really appreciate it, and don't forget to leave those questions on Twitter and in the comments section, and we'll answer those next week. I always love doing this show with SheWulf, even though I had a bit of an off week. I still look forward to the gaming den. So thanks to you guys for all the support and everything, and you can follow me on Twitter and YouTube's link and all that stuff in the description. And if you're on Mixer, yeah, check out my Twitter, and I have all that stuff in there as well.
Very true, very true. Also, we may possibly be having a guest join us next week, and more or less is something I have to talk to Fox about. I haven't yet, but I thought it'd be a cool idea to throw out that if by chance you would like to be a guest on the Gaming Den, we do not do it very often, so when we do like to bring on amazing gamers that will keep fanboy stuff out of everything and just talk simply games with us. If you would like an opportunity to be on the Gaming Den, please DM us on Twitter. Mine is xSHEWULFx with you, not an O. And Fox is, I think yours is what, Lady Foxfire?
Lady Foxfire with underscores in between. Yep.
Yes. I always get confused. I don't know if you put like just Foxfire or if Lady's always in front of it. But so yeah, DM us if you would like possibly a chance to be on. And community game time this week. It's not this week. It's next week. I'm going to be doing a Halo. Next week is going to be the Halo. Yes, we're gonna do
just Halo.
Yeah, we're gonna do Halo 5 multiplayer next week. Everyone will be welcome, so make sure you guys check that out. This week, this Saturday, there will be, I don't know exactly what's going on. So, like I said, I wanted to give everyone forewarning for community game night, and it will be next Saturday. So hopefully you guys tune in and check it out. Alright guys, and that is it. Thank you everyone for hanging out and tuning into the show, and I hope you have an amazing weekend. We are out.
Bye!
Tonight we're running on the right track.